Hello, card fighters. Welcome back to another deck profile. This is Cardfight Vanguard VGCFC. So this deck profile, we're mostly going to be Gancelot. Okay, let's get it go. Grade 0, Ride, Glime, Glime, yep, Ride, you can draw a card. Okay, and then starting with the grade 3s. 3 Gancelot. Well, I'm missing 4. Well, I'm missing 1 more, but Gancelot skill. Skill is if your opponent are grade 3 and you ride him, it's your first grade 3. If you have a Blaster Blade on the rear guard, Blaster Blade at 10k power and becomes a Vanguard circle. Yep, he's really fun to use. Love him. So I'm just missing 1 more copy to complete the Gancelot set. My others is 4 Monarch Sanctuary Alfred. I think everyone knows how Monarch's used now, right? When placed, Counterblast, Soul Blast 1, fetches Blaster Blade in the drop zone, add it to your hand, gets 15k power, and then you have any Alfred in the soul, gets a crit. And later on in the game, if you're using Gancelot, because Gancelot makes Blaster Blade of Vanguard Circle, you can ride that. You can ride Alfred. You can use its skill and recycle Blaster Blade. Very useful to use. And then King of Knight Alfred. He will be swapped into Gancelot. So yeah. I mean, I'm debating to use Alfred early or use King of Knight Alfred because it fetches Blaster Blade with a counterblast, and if you have Blaster Blade in the circle, he gets 10k power, and then when you fetch Blaster Blade from the deck, Blaster Blade gets 5k power from search. Then 1 Alfred early, I'm thinking to keep him, because skill, when placed, counterblast, you can call Blaster Blade from your soul, or from your hand. If you do, Blaster Blade gets 10k power and you get to draw 1 card. So some draw powers from the grade 3s. Very useful. I love it. Then my grade 2 lineups. Of course, it's Gancelot, so you gotta have Blaster Blade. Of course, Blaster Blade, Counterblast, retires 1 front row unit. Counterblast or Blast, retire 1 front row unit. If you have 4 rear guards, Blaster Blade gets a crit. Really good at almost end game, because when you fill the board, because Gancelot skill makes Blaster Blade a Vanguard circle. So if you have 4 rear guards, helps Blaster Blade gets that crit. Very useful. 4 Gancelots. No, not Galatine, my bad, correction. Gancelot and Galatine almost sound the same, my bad, wording. Gancelot, no, not Gancelot. Galatine, oh my god, wording, brain fucked, brain damage. Sorry for my language. Just 10k shield, so protects you. Might change him to two Gordons, help Blaster Blade. And then my other grade 2, 4 Jaren, because if you have 3 or more rear guards and he attacks the Vanguard, gets 5k power. So also power hitting at the same time. So yeah. So now starting, and then grade 1s. 4, well, it's going to be 4, but I only have 3 right now. Tristan's, because Tristan's skill, if you're on when placed, if you're on Vanguard grade 3, you can counterblast 1, searches Blaster Blade. So if you don't have Blaster Blade in your hand, you got some searches. So yeah. And then 3 Night Squire Allen, skill when placed. You could call a rear guard with the same grade as your Vanguard or lower. If you do, get 3k power, draw a card. Yeah, it's like a little bit draw power, but it's very useful. And then 2 Marins, because if you don't have that hand, Marin, if you just call something in front of it, Counterblast, draw a card, gets 3k power, gets 3k, making him into 11 beat stick. So a little bit of draw powers and stuff like that with the triple drive, with the Gancelot skill to make Blaster Blade, so you get to draw more cards. And then my final grade 3 is Pocket Enchanter. When you call Blaster Blade, skills activates Soul Charge 1, and then you have nothing in your damage zone. If you have nothing face up in your damage zone, counter charge 1. So yeah, he's there to counter charge. And I just forgot Escapade, grade 4. Because later on in the game, if your opponent pushes you too hard and they have that big board, Ezel, you can just use Escapade and just board wipe them, so they have to refill the board. I lost two Planner because I didn't guide him quicker. So yeah. And then my grade 0s triggered lineups. Standard average, 8 crits. I'm thinking to put more crits, I'm not too sure. So 8 crits. You love the crits. 4 heal, and then 4 draws. The deck is really fun to use. So yeah, the deck is really fun to use and stuff like that. But trying to get Gancelot and then stay as Gancelot will be tough because people will be switching up their grade 3 lineup. It means you also have to switch up your grade 3 lineup in the later on the game with Monarch. You have to go a couple bits around, because if you don't have Blaster Blade in your hands and stuff like that, then the formation is a little bit bugged, because this deck relies on Blaster Blade, so you have to get Blaster Blade. You have to get Blaster Blade fast as possible to help Gancelot or help yourself at the same time, because Monarch gives Blaster Blade 10k power and a 5k shield, so he gets to intercept as a 10k. Or you can go Gancelot, give him into a Vanguard circle, and make you perform drive checks. So you're getting a triple drive with this, or you get extra crit and make Blaster Blade as a 10k shield. So yeah, that's how my deck functions now for my standard Royal Paladin deck. Hope you like the video. Ring the notification bell to see the newly videos. Subscribe as well, and see you at the next video.
And also, guys, if you want to see this proxy test, our options are Tsukuyomi and the Eradicator Gauntlet Buster Dragon. So don't forget to comment which out of the two you'd like to see this go up against in a proxy match video.
And also, there will be an update for the Eradicator deck from Callum, because we did pull some cards. So it's going to be a really short update, quick update video. It won't be super long. It will be a quick update of his cards, what he pulled and stuff like that. So yep, stay tuned for it. So bye.